Right. Proud autistic woman in the house. This is Eve Ryland with the International Badass Activist, and I'm coming to you on this channel today because I kind of messed up the other one. So,
right. Proud autistic woman in the house.
I hear myself.
Eve Ryland with the International Badass.
I can't have that. The echoes. No. All right, we fixed that. But welcome to this is Did Whitney Ellenby Gaslight Autistics, right? So we know Whitney Ellenby, for those who are new to this, is an author of Autism Uncensored, Pulling Back the Curtains, a book the autistic community finds to be incredibly offensive because it goes against our autistic human rights, and exploitation of the child is not okay. Autistic abuse of the child is not okay, and then monetizing it and releasing it during the Autistic Acceptance Month, our month, and piggybacking off of that for book sales, not okay. Hollywood autism is just not okay, and that's what she represents so much. It's so difficult, but I had hope. There's background in this where Autistic spoke up. I will play some videos from the past. So if you are new to this, you can get some of that history. And then I'll move forward a bit. And if you have questions or anything, please do holler in the chat. And I'll do my best to respond. And then I'm going to talk about emails she and I had back and forth, because I like to look at situations and say, okay, is there room for better understanding? Is there room for conversation that she might be receptive to from an actually autistic? And it doesn't mean we have to like each other. It doesn't mean we have to agree on anything. And I felt like that communication went really well, but I did talk with my husband, Bill, and I did talk with my very good friend, Kieran Rose, one of the founders of the Autistic Cooperative, because being gaslit for me is incredibly easy to do. I have been a victim of it in incredibly severe ways. So I have, for a couple of years now, established a network of support of people I truly and completely trust to help me understand when that might be happening in person. I'm really good at spotting it online because patterns of human behavior I've watched online. Oh, for golly, at least, 25 years now? Oh, I'm dating myself. But whatever, I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy to have all these years, so it doesn't matter. I got to participate in that first wave coming across of the internet. That was exciting times. But so out of my element and in the big world, it's very hard for me to figure this out. And so to prevent any more harm in the future, I have this incredible network that helps me out. And so I utilized part of that. And I did reach out to Karen and say, most likely I have hope. I always try, I'm getting gaslighted, but we'll see what happens. And it's possible evolvement may happen, and this woman can write a second book and talk about that evolvement and go from there. But that is not what happened. I'm going to try. So we'll talk about that coming up. I'm going to play some older videos, as I say, videos from autistic history. This is very recent history. This is within the last month. Autism Uncensored, Pulling Back the Curtains by Whitney Ellenby, published by John Kohler. and Kohler books officially released yesterday. So let's talk about what we've already had in experience with them. Some of it's just like, oh my gosh. But I'm going to share this screen now. Let's go figure out where I need to take you. Guess I should open up a window. Totally, huh? Right. Let me figure that out 1 second. Like the Autistics. You cannot figure this out. That's alright. It just takes us more time. Well, shit. Why won't it let me do that? I'm gonna stop this. I'll come back, y'all.